Hello farmers and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Been kind of busy this morning. I'll get around to what I've been doing, but right now I'm currently, I just refilled our Burrito lime spreader because these fields over here need some lime. And now I'm coming over here to repair it because I just did the cotton field and it was going rather slow. So I figured it probably needs repair. Not that. There we go. Yeah, it needs repair. Yes, please. It was down like 9 miles an hour, and it should be when it's at fully repaired, going at 16. So it'll get the other field done kind of quickly. We do have the Fendt tractor over here. He's spreading some slurry from the hog barn down. So that'll be one stage of fertilization done. The fields have been cultivated as well. So yeah, we're pretty much getting ready to go ahead and reseed. That field always will be cotton. And this field over here will be sugar beet once again. Just because, believe it or not, I'm running out of sugar beet. That sugar factory is just mowing through that sugar beet and producing sugar like you wouldn't believe. Well, maybe you would believe. But anyways, let's go ahead and hire someone here. And now, oh yeah, 16 miles an hour. That looks good. So what else I've done this morning is, well, I picked up the straw in field 4, sold that. I got some cash from there because we started the morning around $20,000. We have harvested field number 3, and I have not picked up the straw on that yet. I have filled the silo over here with wheat. We're maxed out on wheat in this silo here, so I'm going to top off the chickens with the wheat that we have left in the trailer, and then the rest maybe brought down to the bakery, I would assume. Yeah, so if we go here, should have like 200,000 liters even. Yeah, yes we do. And actually I got 137,000 liters in another silo down there. Also, field number 33, we took out a contract on that to harvest. Well, that's harvested. And I did not sell the grain. The soybean is in the silo because the price of soybean, well, it sucks. I've gotten somebody by selling the logs from down at the house. As a matter of fact, I think I got a truck here ready for sale. Not the truck. Not selling the truck. Whoops, I got to unstrap those. But I do have logs. A full load. As you can see, logs are actually falling out as we speak. That was a good, so far, $29,000 on that lumber we sold there. So yeah, there's 30 grain of logs right there. And I still got logs left back in the house. Probably like a trailer, maybe a trailer and a half more to go. I'm not sure if I showed you how it was going on over here. But yeah, we're clearing out all these trees here. Got a nice little area here. I need to wood chip some of these up. But eventually we'll smooth this land out here. And do some landscaping around here once we get some more trees cut to make it look good or look better. The horses, yeah, we got lots and lots of horses, and that's kind of what we're going to focus on a little bit today. Not the horses themselves, but we need hay. Going to need to be making some hay, and also focus on these fields over here, get them reseeded. I thought about going ahead and getting some workers on reseeding up here, but I think I may hold that off until the afternoon. We're going to plant oats down in all these fields because now with more horses, I just want to make sure I got plenty of oats to go around. So without further ado, I think where we need to start is right here. And this time, we need to hook up the tedder to go ahead and make some hay. So let's go ahead and unfold that. It's been a while. Well, we're going to make the hay out into bales just because they're 20,000 liter bales, and we'll put them underneath the shed. And we'll feed the horses need be when they need it. Or I could also buy a shredder. That's what we're looking for. No more. What? The sheep are full. Hang on. I want to go up and take care of that. Really? Really? We're full of wool. Nope. That's the gas station. That's the gas station. I thought I was going to get like another row here. Apparently not. So, you know what? Just zip these out of the way here. So, the price for wool and eggs right now, the price for wool, not the greatest. So, you know, I got plenty of wool here, as you can see. I would say probably like 120,000 liters. We got these 1,000 liters ones that are spawned, and of course we got 10 of our 10,000 liter ones. Let's get all these out of the way so it can spawn some more. That should be more than enough room for a day worth of wool, I would assume. That's good enough because I do want to get back to work. Well, I'm always working, but get back to some field work. All right, so where were we here? Yes, I was unfolding this, and I was talking about making bales. So instead of just picking up swaths and putting it into the silo, I think we'll just make some bales and do it that way. I think it'll be easier and, well, more realistic as well. Let's lower that down. Oh, that's right. I got to change this. I do not want a swath. It's left control and Y to change it into left swath, right swath, wide spread. That's what we want. Let's go ahead and turn on the mower. Switch to the tedder. Is that down or is that up? No, it was down, so turn the tedder on. Now, I thought about having a tractor following us and windrowing it, but the windrower is a lot bigger than the tedder, so I might as well wait until I go ahead to bale it so I can windrow it, and I'll have another tractor following behind us and baling it. At least that's the plan. 16 miles an hour. Yeah, that's... I mean, this should go like 18... I think this mower may even go 20 miles an hour. Oh, you know what might be slowing me down? Is the tedder. The tedder work speed may be only at 16. But hey, at least I get to tow it behind the mower. That's the big thing. So yeah, we're with more horses now. I just want to make sure we got plenty of food to feed them, because the horses are going to help us make more cash, along with the factories and all that fun stuff. So yeah, last episode, that was kind of an unexpected. At least on my part, I did not think that we would make that much cash to help pay off as much of the loan as we did. The factories are really coming in handy now. I mean, just to think how much we spent on the factories the last couple of episodes and still be able to pay off that much of a loan, and also buy more horse stables and more horses. Yeah, it's just it's coming along pretty well. The farm is, I do believe. I know we're on episode, God knows what now, 70 something, and we've only paid off like $10 million of that loan, but I think now it's just we're going to pay off more and more. Oh yeah, since I'm going past the hog barn, I should mention, because we sold out the hogs and the reproduction rate went down to 45 minutes, it's now down to back to 30 minutes. So yeah, we're getting 2 hogs per hour. But yeah, I was thinking in between episodes about the factories. If I'd known I was going to have a factory frenzy on this map, I probably, where our sugar beet field is over there, I would have lined them up and just gotten rid of a field. But now that they're there. I'm not going to bother moving them. Yeah, and I did double check just to make sure about the fence line on the edge of the property here. Yeah, I took my chainsaw around and none of those posts were showing that I could cut it. So the fence line has to stay there. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I can go to GE Editor and go ahead and take them out. But I just figured it is what it is, and it's not that much of an issue to get up and over the fence line. It's all working good. There is one more factory I would like to try, but I think I'll try it on a test map. And right now, yeah, I just, after paying off as much loans as we did last episode, I like to do that again. I think my goal I should set for ourselves is at the end of each farming day to be able to pay off some of the loan. And we should be able to do that today because we're already at $102,000 in the bank account. I got more logs I could sell. The greenhouses and the solar power plant should give us enough cash. And I do have plenty of sugar to sell as well. I probably got about maybe 16, probably a full trailer, 16 pallets. So yeah, that would give us like another $60,000 or $70,000 if the price is decent. And of course, the other thing we got to keep an eye on is the wool price. But like I said, that's utter trash right now. The egg prices are going up, and we're somewhere, I think last I checked, in the upper 1300s. But really, I would like to see the price in the 1800s before I go and sell those eggs. The silage price did top out 177. That price is probably going to drop before it goes back up again. So we'll just hang on to that until the price gets a lot better. There, so I think we kind of covered everything for what we need to, what's gone between last episode and this episode, and the next few steps here. So obviously, yes, I need to finish mowing this field here, and then what we'll do is we'll grab the Fendt tractor. He will grab the windrower, and then we'll have the John Deere. Since the John Deere's over here, he'll grab the baler, and we'll just go ahead and make some hay bales and stick them in the shed behind us. And when it comes time to it, we'll feed the horses hay when they need it. The horses over at the livestock market, they probably could use some attention. If not today, definitely tomorrow. They definitely need some straw. They're in the red. So either by the end of today or first thing tomorrow morning, I need to go ahead and top off the horses with hay, oats, and all that good stuff over there. But I definitely want to get these fields swapped around as quickly as possible. Flop them around, switch them around, however you want to call it. Reseeded, regrowing, whatever. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, especially this grass field here, because when the silage price does get up there, I want to have a lot of silage bales. Because we usually get, when we sell it in the prices, like right around $200 per thousand. I can probably get like right around 150, is it 150,000, $160,000 of silage bales every time we mow the field, so that's kind of a goal. And of course the cotton, well, we saw what we did that last episode when I had plenty of cotton modules to sell. And of course, you know, sugar beet. Yeah, we are actually down to 90,000 liters of sugar beet. So yeah, the sugar factory may be shut down for a little while, and probably the workers in there are probably saying thank you, because they've been going non-stop. There actually is a contract for harvesting sugar beet in the upper plateau, and it's like $15,000 to harvest a field, but that would mean bring all my equipment up there, and then when I get done, yeah, bring it all back down. So right now I'm kind of passing on that because we got enough work to do on our own fields, and I would kind of like to keep cutting down the trees around the house so we can start landscaping around the house and make it look better and transform that area a little bit more. So that's where we kind of stand right now. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish mowing this field here and tedding the grass into hay. I think when I bring it back, we should be able to grab the Fendt tractor, because I believe he's probably done by now. And the John Deere should be done spreading lime in that field. So we'll windrow it and make some bales and pick up the bales, put them in storage, and see what else needs to be done around here. Maybe sell some sugar, because we haven't done that in a while. Everything is squared away. Those two fields, the cotton field and sugar beet field, are ready to be seeded. And as you can see, I got the Fendt tractor. He's ready to go. And the John Deere will be shortly. 25. That should be good enough. We'll do it 30. I don't need him riding his bumper like that. This implement does stick out further out the back than most others do. Let's go ahead and turn on the windrower. And as long as I try not to be too tight on, you know, being on the edge of everything, we'll just try to grab everything. This field has been getting kind of messy. I'm going to miss a little bit. No, maybe I grab most of it. From all the grass that we've been mowing, and sometimes I don't always pick it all up. But the windrower is definitely going to put everything into a row, and hopefully the John Deere and the baler pick up everything. Now, the first bale will be a grass bale, only because it was like a full bale in there. So I can make a silage bale out of it, but it'll have to wait. But first things first, we need to get the hay bales kind of like stacked up, put away, which is kind of easy because we got an auto loader. And we're just going to stick it into the shed back there. This tractor here, I just noticed a little while ago that it could use some DEF fuel. I'm getting down to, I think, what, 15%, somewhere around there. How's my baler doing? I just realized I'm doing 22 miles an hour. I think the baler can only do 16. So I don't want to get too far ahead of it, because follow me will have a little bit of a problem if I get too far ahead. I only can keep track of so many waypoints. So I'll have to keep track of that. I will say this, though, when I was mowing the grass, it's kind of nice to have that wine factory over there, just to add a little bit more background to this field. But I can see why it costs a lot of landscaping. If you look back there where that truck is, it dug kind of a hole there to set it in, but it is what it is. Come on, John Deere. You're holding up the process here. I got things to do. I got to go up and feed chickens, clean them out. Same thing with the sheep. And then, yeah, after we get done with this and baling, I'm going to leave the bales on the field for now. I'll get around to it because the truck is... where is the truck? Is that still... Is that where I sold the logs? Is that where I last left it? I think it is. I need to go around with the truck to do other things on the other side, so the bales can sit in the field for a while. I'm not in much of a rush to pick them up. This is not seasoned, so they're not going to deteriorate or anything like that. But so far I see 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 bales already at 20,000 liters apiece. So we should be set on hay for a while for the horses. And yeah, every 10 days we're going to make a lot of cash from the horses. Every 10 days, I don't know, I have a round figure like $1.5 million from the horses. So that's going to help us pay off that loan quite a bit. And basically I got a year to do so. I would assume next time this year, FS21 should be out or getting ready to come out. It seems like every 2 years, late October to late November is when Giants release a new addition to Farming Simulator. So probably hear something sometime around May is when they'll say something about the new edition. But here we are in November, so I shouldn't be thinking that far ahead, but I have to with this map because I got $40 million to pay off still. But we're getting there. I mean, we keep having episodes like last episode where I can pay off like 600. I forgot how much I paid off on that loan. Looks like the John Deere missed a little bit going around that corner. Why did he do that? I don't know. I may have to go back around myself and clean up his mess. And that baler has a wide pickup area on it, so why are you missing? There was no offset. Messy. I'll have to go around and pick up after him. Maybe Follow Me cannot go around the corner as well. Boy, look at that swath though. The swath of hay is like up into the chassis of the John Deere. Yeah, for some reason he's making... It's almost like he has an offset to him, but he doesn't. Anyways, a few more trips up and down the field. And then I'll have to go around with the John Deere and pick up the rest of this mess here because, yeah, he has a little bit of an offset to him, it seems like. It's not too bad. I guess I could go back and on Follow Me and just offset him to the right a little bit more. And it'd be fine. Maybe it's the way the grass is coming out the back of the windrower. Actually, it looks like it's more on the right-hand side than it is on the left-hand side. But you know what? I'll go around later on, pick up the rest myself, I suppose. I mean, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and get this hay rode up, baled up, make this field look great again, and maybe even put some slurry down into it. But I think when I get done, the Fendt tractor is going to go right over, grab the seed drill, and start putting down some sugar beet first.
Heading to Vegas in my blue stripe car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart.
So I have tried running the John Deere with the baler with an offset on him. And now he's just missing a little bit less, but now he's missing a little bit less on the opposite side. So it is what it is. I'll just have to go around and pick up a little bit of the mess afterwards. So maybe next time I'll just bale it myself. I mean, it's not too bad. Yeah, no, I kind of have to slow down once in a while because I am going too fast. He did lose track of where we were, and Follow Me did stop once, so I had to go back and reset him. That's why I said, well, if I'm back here resetting him, Let me try it with an offset, see what happens. But yeah, you can see on the right hand side of the screen, he picked up that swath pretty good with the offset. It's just a 0.5 meter offset. But he's doing much better with the offset than he was without. So it does help, but he still does miss pieces on the corners anyways. But that is all the hay mostly picked up. Like I said, I'll go around with the John Deere afterwards and pick up all the pieces that he missed. I'll fold this up and I'll pull forward just a little bit so the follow me worker gets done. And it should be, is it Shift F? Yeah, Shift F. Alright. Who put that bale there? Park this back up. I love this windrower. I mean, it just grabs a huge amount on the field. And this was in 15, but when 17 came out, it wasn't in the base game. I think I got it as a mod in 17. Where is my seed roll over there? The John Deere can sit there for a while. Like I said, I'll go around and have to pick up all the mess. I'll probably have to pick up the bales first to get them out of the way. Then I can go around and I might get another bale off that field the way how much is around here. No, you're not going to plant cotton. You know what's on cotton? Yes, you'll plant cotton first. How about that? I changed my mind already. Go ahead and unfold that. Got all my equipment over here. It needs to be kind of put away. Basically all the Case Quadratech does nowadays is just cultivate the cotton fields after I'm done with them. Alright. So freshly limed field, pig manure or pig slurry down, so when we go to the map, second stage of fertilization on the way. I'll probably slurry the grass field when I pick up the rest of the bales. But what I want to do now is I got to find my Voltra. Oh, there it is right there. How convenient. I do not need the fertilizer on it. I don't think I need to wait for anything. So what we're going to do is I got to go up here. We're going to clean out the sheep, clean out the chickens, and then feed the chickens, and that way they're good to go. Probably should check because it's been about 4 hours in game time. Let's go ahead and check the egg prices right now. Looking better. I think we might be selling some eggs today. The wool prices, not so much. And the silage price is probably, well, it's stagnant at 177. I'm pretty sure that's going to drop next. But the egg prices, that's something we might be doing next episode. So we'll be up here seeding down some oats, and at some point I'm sure we'll grab all the eggs and make a good sale, and that should be a huge profit to the farm once again. Is the bucket on here already? I think so. Let's grab that and go clean out the chickens first before I feed them, because then if I feed them, then try to clean them up and dump the food back in there, the game would be like, no, the trough is full. What are you trying to do to us here? And I'm like, I don't know. So clean them first. There they go. Yeah, need to do some landscaping up here as well. Probably should put that fence around the chickens a little bit. I tried using it on the hill, but I probably should have looked at that fence more. There might be buttons to go ahead and tilt the fences on hills. I don't know if it does or doesn't. Alright, so the chickens are cleaned out. Yeah, even those pens there, I mean, they're starting to fill up the eggs faster and faster because we're getting more and more chickens. Alright, now for the sheep. Sheep are a little bit more complicated. But I like doing this more than having to clean out their grass all the time. Although, it is a tight squeeze. It's kind of hard to really see what you're doing. And I don't think I got the bucket at the right angle. Nope, I do not. I do now. I can imagine just trying to do this from in cab only. I would be terrible at it. I'm terrible at it the way it is. Like I said before, I think it would have been a lot easier if the gate to get in here was on this side right here, so you can just like drive straight in rather than have to make that 90-degree turn. But sometimes a challenge is part of the fun, if you want to call that a challenge. And close enough, I guess. Alright, now it's time to feed the chickens. Especially these chickens right here. And those chickens in this one need... I need to use this trailer. Someone with a proper trap door on it. Right now it's currently full of manure. I'm not going to get rid of all that manure, am I? Nope. Alright, so we'll go dump that into the little manure pit that the sheep have. Helper D is blocked by an object. I'm just trying to think of what... Is it the factory? Are you blocked by the factory? Alright, so control I. That should go ahead. How about control I? There we go. What are you... No, you're actually blocked by the lime spreader that I left there. How interesting. Fold up the seed roll because I cannot make that turn. There we go. Alright, you sir, ma'am, whoever was in charge, can you get back to work here so I can get back to work? Nope, where was... Nope, that's not far enough. There we go. There we go. Alright, on down to the silo. Fill this up with some wheat. We'll come back and feed these chickens. Now, I would assume that these chickens are going to take this entire load, but then again, I could be wrong. Because they usually do. Should be somewhere in that area. There we go. So 14,000 liters. How are you going to take all of it? That's the question. That little green door is what they really need. Now the other trailer I have up here, it does work for a little while, but when it tips, kind of like this trailer's tipping, but when the other one tips, it kind of pushes away from the trigger point. This one might. That's why it works. It's so close. Can I show you how close it is? Not quite, but they took all of that chicken feed, which is wheat, but they're almost full. The other chickens, let's go top them off, but we will use this tractor here. And I'm assuming they're not going to use all of this wheat, but then again, I might be wrong. And then hopefully sometime in the afternoon hours, I thought I could make that turn before he came around the corner. Hopefully in the afternoon hours, all those eggs that we have will be sold. I do not know how much I'll get from all those eggs. I haven't really calculated how many eggs we actually got up here and what they're going to sell for, but it's going to be a pretty good chunk of change, I would assume. And we pretty much have the cash that we already need to pay for the loan interest at midnight, so we're up to $113,000. But I'm sure I'm going to spend some more cash by hiring workers, buying more fertilizer and seed for the seed roll, doing cotton, and then sugar beet. Let's back up the bus here. Yeah, you guys didn't take much at all. Alright, so I don't really have that much extra. I think might be able to stuff. Let's see, how much do I got in here? Actually, that might just be... Didn't I grab like 14,000 liters in that trailer? And I got just under 14,000 liters in this one, so I think I might be able to get it all back into the silo. And we'll have 200,000 liters up here to feed the chickens for a while. And I do have, like I said, I think 130 some odd thousand liters down below in a silo down there somewhere. So, yeah, the next crop rotation up here is going to be oats for the horses. And then probably after that, we'll get right back to barley so we can go ahead and get our bakery up and going one more time. Make some bread. Got to keep those factories rolling. Now, like I said, the winery, we are making wine, but very slowly. Matter of fact, I'll show you here in just a second, but I want to see if I think it's going to take all of it. Yep, it did. Good. So we're all set up here for a while. Let's jump on down here. Where am I? I'm in the truck and I'm on the wrong side of the map, right? Yep, I can't get on the other side. So that's how many grapes I still have left over. And that would be, we're working on the third pallet of alcohol because I got 10,000 liters, 4,000 per pallet. As for the meat factory, yeah, I'll be stuck in here as well. 4,000 liters a piece. Can I, you know what? Let's just do this, make it a lot easier. Because I probably need to come over here for the sugar anyways. Yes, the sugar pallets are full. Let's go ahead and start moving these. So these are all the sugar pallets I have made today, or at least the sugar factory has made today. I got a little bit more sugar beet. That'll work. I got a little more sugar beet left in the factory. That should be good for the rest of the afternoon. And I probably got one more trailer I can bring on over. But yeah, these are all the pallets that we made just today. And if the sugar price is decent as well, that's something we could be selling this afternoon. Well, 873 is not bad. But here's the agro wholesales. That one's climbing, so maybe. What's the wine going for? 608. So we might be able to sell some of that. And meat. 926 agro wholesales, that's way up there, but maybe, just maybe. Yeah, we already looked. Oh, the eggs stopped going up. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping to get a little higher than that. So, do I want to sell it? Do I not want to sell it? I don't know. Something to think about. Yeah, I'll have to think about it in between episodes. Maybe when I'm picking up all those hay bales. And so, yeah, in between episodes, I'll get these hay bales picked up. The rest of the hay in that field will be picked up. Hopefully, we'll have our cotton and sugar beet fields reseeded. Yeah, but that's where we stand. We'll sell something so I can pay off a little bit loan at the end of the episode. But as for today, that's going to do it. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.